Hey, it's PJ. I just want to take the time and share my experience of the Ariana Grande concert here in Wisconsin at the Fiserv Forum. It's been 3 years since I saw Ariana, and I really can't believe I saw her. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Let's get into it, guys. Me and my mom arrived at 5 p.m. and people were already lined up at the door and just waiting. That includes guys and girls and young and old. People were already buying merch and everything when we got there. So I didn't really get to see the merch up close when I was outside the stadium. I will get into that later. So after waiting for quite some time, 6 o'clock arrived and they started to open the doors. I was very concerned that people would start pushing and shoving and just trampling over people. Thank goodness that did not happen. We got in there without a problem, and we are now inside the stadium. When I was in there, I noticed that Ariana's merch was there, and I was curious about it. People had kind of mixed reactions to it. Wanted to see it up and close and personal myself. So I went there, and oh man, this merch, it was just not very impressive at all. It looked very cheap, and yet it's very expensive. One of them was God is a Woman, and it shows Ariana with her legs open.
So what's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
When I saw that, I was like, I would not feel very comfortable wearing this. I just couldn't. It's just very uncomfortable, and maybe some people would get away with it. I couldn't do it. I can't even imagine the looks I would get if I wore that around. And same thing with pink. I really don't care for the pink colors. I'm not a fan of the color pink at all. Some of the merch just having Ariana in the middle, it just didn't look really good. I was able to get this on eBay, and when I saw it, I really loved it. It wasn't provocative or anything like that. I just could not picture myself wearing the other merch that she has. I just couldn't. Let's get into the concert, guys. So the first act is Social House. I never heard of them. They are R&B and pop duo, and when I saw Ariana introduce them on her story, I don't know, I really tried getting into them a little bit. I did listen to their EP. I don't know, it sounds like something I heard before. Social House did pretty good. They were pretty decent on stage. What's so interesting about that is that I never heard anything from them after the Sweetener tour. Like, they suddenly just disappeared. So I don't know what happened. So I don't know, I feel like they kind of had a falling out with Ariana. Anyway, the second act is Normani. For some that do not know who Normani is, she is from the former girl group Fifth Harmony. I really thought she did a really good job on stage. She sounded very good. I loved her vocals. She has very great stage presence. She unfortunately had to do covers of featured songs she was on. For example, Sam Smith's Dancing with a Stranger and Boss by Fifth Harmony, which she was in the group that she was in. She only did her solo parts in those songs. She didn't really have her songs out at the time being when this happened. It's unfortunate where Normani is right now. Everybody's been asking, where's the album? Where's the music? I don't understand why she's taking so long to not release an album. I'm not sure it's the label or it's just Normani not really wanting to do this. The labels can sabotage artists very much. Hard to say. I mean, to me, I really feel like that Normani is really not wanting to do this, but who knows, I could be wrong. So Intermission happens, and we wait and wait and wait, and so they probably are just gonna get Ariana ready, and her dancers are just getting ready to go on stage, and they're just setting up the stage and everything. So after waiting, it finally happened. Ariana Grande is on stage, the queen herself. She starts singing Raindrops. We hear her singing it. I couldn't tell if it was a pre-recorded or her singing it. I mean, she sounds just like her records. After that song, she starts with God is a Woman. This performance, unbelievable. I really love the red lights, the colors. Her dancers come out, and she's on this stage or this stand that she's on, and she's with them singing. Wow, I mean, just the energy in the building just really went crazy. People were screaming, they were just singing, and they were just going nuts. So it was iconic, this performance. And the biggest moment of this performance I really loved about it, the whistle notes. Oh my gosh, I really had chills going down my spine hearing those whistle notes when she did this. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. Like I can't even explain how I felt when I heard that. After this song, we go into Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board. And this one was a little bit different with Ariana with this concept. She starts with a very dark, moody lighting with like a blue or purplish colors. It starts with Ariana staring down at one of her dancers. Very haunting and very different. I really love that part. I thought that was very interesting and very incredible to see. From there, her dancers just start moving the chairs and she does the choreography from there and they just go in a circle and so forth. I really like this performance. I don't want to make this video really long, but I could go on and on each performance on which one I saw. I love Fake Smile because it really shows Ariana's dance moves. Yes, I really love this one. I'm not kidding. The lighting, the green colors, just her outfit going along with this performance. She was actually moving with her dancers in this performance. Something I never saw Ariana do ever in the past. I noticed that one of them being Let Me Love You from the Dangerous Woman tour, that she kind of lacks stage presence there. As for Fake Smile goes, she is in motion with her dancers. Like she's not really like forgetting where she is, or she's not really stiff or anything. She's actually in motion with her dancers and I love that. Another one that is like that is 7 Rings. Not my favorite Ariana song, I'm not going to lie. I hate to say it, but I really tried my hardest to have it grow on me and I couldn't. I don't know, it's just the lyrics or it's just the chorus. I don't know. I really love the performance from 7 Rings, even though I do not care for the song. She actually sings in some of the parts in this song, like the first verse, the second verse, and then she gets into like where she raps, and I noticed that she has a backtrack. I kind of understand why she does this, because when you're dancing you really don't want to hear all that breathy and breathing going on. It just doesn't sound good. So I kind of understand why she has that. Artists probably do this a lot and they just don't want to have that going on. But yeah, I really like the 7 Rings performance. Another performance that is very overlooked is Successful. It's unfortunate that a lot of Ariana Grande fans do not like this song. I feel like it gets the same treatment as Blazed. It didn't even make the final cut on Excuse Me, I Love You documentary. That's how overlooked it is. Like, why? As for Blazed, it's not something I would hate on. I do feel like it could have been better with the production, and it is produced by Pharrell Williams. I feel like if Blaze was more of a slowed down song, I feel like people would have liked it more. For an example, Long Gone by Chris Cornell. If you guys never heard of Chris Cornell, he is from the former band Soundgarden. Somebody made a video of Blaze with a different production, and it kind of made me think of Long Gone by Chris Cornell with the Timbaland drums and the guitars. So it kind of reminded me a little bit of that. I really think if Blaze was produced by like Timbaland or something, I think people would have liked it more, but that's just me. As for the person that made the different production of Blaze, I'll put that in the description below in this video and you guys can check it out. I really thought this was very creative. Let's get back into the video, guys. As for the Successful performance, I love that Ariana is up there and she's just enjoying every moment of this song, dancing around the microphone, and she even harmonizes in this performance as well. My favorite part of this performance has to be is when she starts taking the microphone and she gets down low. She looks at the crowd afterwards. I really thought that was very sexy and very iconic. And yes, I said sexy. Please do not come after me, Ariana fans.
But you did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not?
As for Successful, I really think it deserves better. It's very unfortunate that it didn't really get the final cut on Excuse Me, I Love You documentary. This concert was incredible. Ariana Grande is really something else. And if you guys ever want to see an artist perform, Ariana Grande is that artist. I love that she enjoys performing. She doesn't think of it as a job or anything like that. And she sounds just like her records. And I'm not just saying that, she is just incredible live. She's really been through a lot when she did this tour. Losing Mac Miller, going through the breakup with Pete Davidson. She also lost her fans during the Manchester tragedy, and I mean, that was such a heartbreaking moment for her. Just for her to go through this tour and stay strong and everything.
For choosing to spend the time with us and sing along and dance and everything and give us all your energy. We really appreciate you. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you. And I'm so lucky. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, we're super grateful. We only have 4 more shows after this on the first leg of the tour, so it's been so special. Thank you so much for this experience. I love you.
It really speaks on what she is really about. I don't think any artist could do that, but it was very emotional for her. Not just that, but for her fans as well. So anyway, I hope you guys are well, and take care.